So in this Angling Direct in-depth video, we are taking a closer look at the brand new Ultegra 14,000 XTEs. Now there's always a pretty big buzz every time a new Shimano reel is released, and this is going to prove no difference. Arguably, Shimano have been up there with the very best in the mid-priced big pit reel category. So we're going to take a few moments to look through exactly what these reels have to offer. So the first thing to mention, not necessarily a feature, but it's the way that the reel looks. Let's face it, if you're spending your hard-earned cash, you want it to not only feel good, but look good when you're using it. And I think that we can all agree over the last few years, the sort of matte black, minimal branding has really come to the forefront of carp fishing. It's what most people are looking for. And Shimano, with this reel, have really got it spot on with the visual appearance of the Ultegra XTEs. So let's take a look at some of the features. Now, as I've previously mentioned, this is a mid-price big pit reel, but designed for long-range fishing. So some of the features packed within here really make that more achievable. And the first one to mention, holding it here in my hands, is just how lightweight it is. It weighs 585 grams. So being nice and lightweight, it's going to help you generate more speed in the rod and hopefully get a few extra yards on those casts. Now, coupled with that, you've got a large diameter spool with an angled lip. This is all going to help reducing friction as it comes off the spool and again gaining more distance. And the last thing to mention on that is the super slow oscillation. You can see as I turn it here, it's incredibly slow, which is creating pretty much a parallel line lay, and again that's helping with friction and the line coming off the reel. It's really all put together, going to help you achieve the distances that you need. So let's get a little bit more technical with some of these features that make this reel so special. Starting off with the manufacturing material, which is CI4+, and that means it's super strong and super rigid. And not only that, it's a parallel body which features rigid cast as well. So putting all of that together, it means you're going to get no unwanted movement or flex within the body in the spool, and when you're casting and trying to get super accurate, wherever you send that lead, it's where it's going to go. And taking a look inside the reel, it features some of the older Shimano technology plus some new ones as well. So it's got HAGANE gearing, X-SHIP, and then the two new ones, which is infinity drive and silent drive. Now, I'm not expecting everyone to understand exactly what those mean, but transferring it into simple carp fishing terms for the user, it basically means it's not going to let you down. It's going to be super strong, super smooth, super enjoyable to use, and more importantly, reliable. Whatever you put this reel through, it's never going to let you down. So on to a couple of more features that if you have used big pit reels in the past, you probably aren't really familiar with, but the first one being an instant drag system. So within roughly half a turn, you can have it from free spool to completely locked up, and then everything in between for your fish playing. So that's really important to get it done quickly. And then moving on to the line friendly line clip. In today's fishing, everyone's so worried about getting onto the spot nice and accurately. To be able to cast with confidence nice and hard and know that your line is not going to be damaged is really, really important. So that just leaves me a couple of things left to mention. First of all, with all the Ultegras, they come supplied with a spare spool and line reducers. So if you wanted to perhaps load one up with mono and one with braid to suit all of your fishing situations, that is an option. And also, if for any reason you're not a fan of this sort of sleek matte black finish, there is available the Ultegra XSE, which is exactly the same reel, just in a slightly more blingy version and in silver. And that is the full rundown of what the Ultegras have to offer. And if you are in the market for a mid-priced big pit reel, then the Ultegras certainly are worth a look at. And they're available in all of our stores, online, and of course, if you downloaded the app, on there as well.